Doesn't it ever wake you in the middle of the night? The feeling that someday they will pass that foolish law and come for you and your children. I feel a great swell of pity for the poor soul who comes to that school looking for trouble. The war has begun.
And the champion, reigning that is.
You are now listening to
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Joshua Freeman. Welcome back to Joshua vs. Movies, where we react, review, and go against all your favorite movies. Today, the movie I'll be going against, standing in the blue corner, X2, X-Men United. X2 came out in 2003 and was directed by Bryan Singer. X2 continues the story from the first movie, with Stryker now posing a threat to mutants. The movie brings back and stars Patrick Stewart, Hugh Jackman, Ian McKellen, Halle Berry, James Marsden, and Femi Jensen, and brings in newcomer Brian Cox. The movie was met with positive reviews, but we'll see how together the team is when it goes against me. The genre of the movie will be action, while the visuals and the stunts will represent how well the visual effects look throughout the movie. If you guys have any questions on the scoring template for each category, it will be in the description below. But I think we're all set. So without further ado, let's get to the review.
Fight!
Round 1.
We must not be enemies. Lincoln said that in his first inaugural address as our nation's 16th president. So, if you'll please have your tickets ready, we can begin the tour.
Jackie, could you clear my schedule this evening? I want to have dinner with my son.
Excuse me, sir. Are you lost?
Perimeter breach at visitors checkpoint.
Mr. President, security breach. Jackie, leave.
Exit's not clear. We don't know how many there are.
Okay, so the movie's gonna earn a point right here. I like this opening scene with Nightcrawler breaching the White House and nearly killing the president. This also brings back the justified concern that Senator Kelly had in the first movie when it comes to mutants.
Are mutants dangerous?
A girl in Illinois who can walk through walls. Now, what's to stop her from walking into a bank vault, or into the White House, or into their houses?
Fight!
Round 2.
Neanderthals. We once believed that they were wiped out by years of conflict with a much more advanced branch of humanity called Cro-Magnon man. Come on, pay attention.
Busted my lip.
Cancer. To the shelter!
Why? They're gonna kill him!
Gene? I wasn't really sure how to say this, but ever since Liberty Island, you've been different.
My dreams are getting worse. I keep feeling something terrible is about to happen.
My brother asked you a simple question.
Why are you being such a dick?
Yeah, why are you being such a dick?
Because I can.
John, knock it off.
Why don't you stop showing off?
Oh, for her?
Hey! What are you gonna do?
Bobby, what did you do?
I didn't do this.
I did. And the next time you feel like showing off, don't.
Live from Washington, where there's been an attack in the Oval Office of the White House. Sources say the attack involved one or more mutants.
I think it's time to leave, Professor.
Okay, so the movie's gonna earn a point right here. This field trip scene at the museum isn't bad. I also like Charles creating a mannequin challenge before it was even a thing, and also them finding out about the attack on the president.
Fight!
Round 3.
It was close, wasn't it?
What do you need, William?
Just your authorization for a special operation.
Senator.
Mr. President, thank you for having me.
You're a staunch supporter of the Registration Act, Senator, but it seems your ideas on the mutant problem have changed recently.
It's still Mystique.
We've managed to gather evidence of a mutant training facility in the Salem region of upstate New York.
This facility is a school.
Sure it is.
The hell is that?
A jet.
What kind of jet?
The terrorist kind.
We don't know.
William, you enter, you detain, you question, but the last thing we need to see is the body of a mutant kid on the 6 o'clock news.
Mr. Stryker?
Senator Kelly.
Eric Lensher's prison. I'd like to arrange a visit, if possible.
It isn't a petting zoo, Senator.
Mr. Stryker, do you really want to turn this into some kind of war?
Don't lecture me about war. This already is a war.
You're dead. You're so dead. You're dead. Logan. Oh, this is Bobby.
I'm
He's
her
my
boyfriend. Call me Iceman.
Right.
Right.
Boyfriend?
Look who's come back. Just in time.
No, always come back for you, baby.
Hi, Logan.
Hi, Jean.
Storm and I are heading to Boston. We won't be gone long. The professor wants us to track down a mutant who attacked the president.
Find what you were looking for, Logan? More or less.
Bye.
See you. Your bike needs gas. Fill her up.
Okay, so the movie's gonna earn a point right here. I like this scene with Stryker going to the president for authorization. It's also clear he's a part of the attack in some ways since he's shown to be getting information from Eric by using some type of mind control.
I'd like to have one final talk about the house that Xavier built and the machine called Cerebral.
Fight!
Round 4.
These are the coordinates.
Gehen Sie raus! Die Blüte des Teufels!
He's a teleporter. Must be why the professor had trouble locking onto him.
We're not here to hurt you.
Please don't kill me. I didn't mean to harm anyone.
Now, why would people have gotten that impression?
There was so much shooting. Such fear. I could see it all happening. But I couldn't stop myself.
Did you do these yourself?
Yes.
And what about this?
Okay, so that's going to be my point. So this basically confirms that Stryker had control over Nightcrawler. But my question is, how the hell did Stryker not only catch Nightcrawler, since he's a teleporter, but also know about him in order to control him? I mean, it's not like he still has Victor. Yeah, that bullshit. And Nightcrawler doesn't even remember what happened before the White House.
And before you were in the White House, What do you remember?
Nothing. I was here.
Fight!
Round 5.
I'll take him from here.
All right, Scott.
Nice shades.
Thanks.
Charles Xavier, have you come to rescue me? Sorry, Eric, not today. You really shouldn't have to ask, Charles. What's happened to you? I've had frequent visits from William Stryker. Eric, what have you done? I couldn't help it.
Needs to get away. Without her, the baby rat races home. The babies can't even see the killer.
Wait, he had a real gun? I thought they was just tranking everybody.
Stay here.
Hey, where's Rogue?
I don't know.
Come on, get in. Let's go.
Bobby! This way!
This is it.
Logan!
You wanna shoot me? Shoot me! Don't shoot him!
Wolverine? How long has it been? 15 years?
Wait, you guys, we gotta do something!
He can handle himself. Let's go.
He can handle himself.
Who are you? Don't you remember?
Logan, come on, let's go!
Go. Keep going.
Okay, so the movie's gonna earn a point right here. I really like this scene with Stryker invading the school and kidnapping some of the kids, while also doing the same to Charles and Cyclops.
Fight!
Round 6.
Please, Xavier, don't get up. I call it the neural inhibitor.
William, you wanted me to cure your son, but mutation is not a disease.
You're lying!
Wait, you sent them there to cure his mutation? Alright, I'll be back in 6 months. I want him cured. No, Mr. Stryker, we don't do that here. We help them, like, control their powers so they can be, like, effective in society. I'll be back in 6 months, Xavier. I'm expecting him to be cured. No, we don't cure. I just said we don't cure people. Okay.
You see, he resented us. He blamed us for his condition. So he would toy with our minds. My wife, she took a power drill to her left temple in an attempt to bore the images out. Oh, they serve their purpose.
You arranged the attack on the president.
You didn't even have to read my mind. Allow me to introduce Mutant 143.
Oh my God, William, this is your son. What have you done to
No, Charles. My son is dead. Just like the rest of you.
Okay, so the movie's gonna earn a point right here. This is a nice scene with the movie revealing Stryker's backstory with his son. I also like how the movie goes a little deeper into the mutant issue by showing how some parents react to their kids having the mutation. First it was Stryker with his son, and then it was Iceman and his family.
You have to understand, we thought Bobby was going to a school for the gifted.
Bobby is the gifted.
We know that.
Have you tried not being a mutant?
And when it comes to the actors and the acting, they end up being one of the highlights of the movie. Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen continue to be great as Charles and Eric, and the same goes for Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. Halle Berry and James Marsden are also good in their roles as Storm and Cyclops, and Fam Jensen isn't bad as Jean either. I also like newcomer Brian Cox as Stryker. I think I like him a little better than Danny Houston in the role because I do feel like he comes off more menacing.
I was piloting Black Ops missions in the jungles of North Vietnam where you were sucking on your mama's tit at Woodstock, Kelly.
So with that, the movie earns a 1.0 out of 1.0 for actors and acting.
Fight!
Round 7.
You're clear.
Have a nice sleep, Lyncher?
There's something different about him.
Sit down.
No.
What are you doing?
Too much iron in your blood. Delorean, never trust a beautiful woman, especially one who's interested in you.
Okay, so the movie's gonna earn a point right here. I like this scene with Eric breaking out of prison thanks to Mystique.
Bottoms up.
I also like the conflict between the kids and the police.
Drop the knives and put your hands in the air.
I can't.
And it kind of makes sense why Bobby's brother would call him.
I need the police. There are people in our house. They won't let us leave.
On the other hand, though, I get a point also because how the hell did Magneto know where the X-Men were in order to save him?
When will these people learn how to fly?
I mean, it's not like he has Cerebral too. And when it comes to the visuals and the stunts, they end up being just as good, if not better than the first movie. The visual effects do really well throughout the movie, showing off everyone's powers. From Wolverine to Mystique.
What do you really want?
To Nightcrawler. To Pyro. To Rogue. So with that, the movie earns 0.5 out of 0.5 for visuals and stunts.
Fight!
Round 8.
All right, this is a topographic map of the dam.
If we go in there, Stryker could flood the spillway.
I'll go.
Whoever goes into the dam needs to be able to operate the spillway mechanism. What do you intend to do? Scratch it with your claws?
I'll take my chances.
But I won't.
Sir, there's someone coming down the spillway.
Stryker! Look who's come home.
Moving, you're dead.
The one thing I know better than anyone is my own work. Seal the room. Shoot it. We have a metamorph loose. Could be anybody.
Anybody?
Oh my god.
I'm in.
Okay, so that's gonna be my point. I like this scene with Mystique invading the base as Logan. I just don't understand how Stryker knew it wasn't Logan, and also why Stryker waits until the X-Men are there in order to activate Cerebral.
It's time.
I mean, you could have avoided this problem by activating it sooner. But when it comes to the directing by Bryan Singer, it ends up being good. Singer continues to do well incorporating good shots in the movie.
We'll be watching.
But what hinders it a little bit is the increased action in the movie, causing more cuts during certain scenes. But nevertheless, it is still good. So with that, the movie earns a 0.9 out of 1.0 for directing.
Fight!
Round 9.
No, it's okay. It's okay, it's me.
We're gonna make you indestructible. But first, we're gonna have to destroy you.
What?
I used to think you were one of a kind, Wolverine. I was wrong.
I should have the exact same powers as him. I thought we established that stabbing him doesn't work. That'll finish him off. Okay, so that's gonna be my point, and it's mainly because both of them have the exact same powers, which means this fight doesn't really hold much weight. I mean, if you really think about it, this is no different than the fight between Logan and Victor. And yeah, I know this movie did it first, but it still doesn't hold much weight. The action in the movie ends up being really good though, as it ends up being an upgrade from the action in the first movie, and it's mainly because there's more of it. And that was really one of the only things hindering the action in the last movie. So with that, the movie earns a 0.5 out of 0.5 for action.
Fight!
Round 10.
Killing them all.
Cerebral. We're too late.
Eric! Hurry!
Still fighting the good fight. From here, it doesn't look like they're playing by your rules.
There's been a change of plan.
Goodbye, Charles.
them all, the humans. Find all of them.
Wow. Okay, so the movie's gonna earn a point right here. This is a nice scene with Magneto versus Cerebral to make Charles attack the humans. I mean, it makes sense and you can't really be mad at him.
Fight!
Final round. Round 11.
Sonny, we keep running into each other. Mark my words, it'll never happen again.
What are you doing? Find all the humans.
I will take him.
Bobby, I got him.
What's wrong?
Vertical thrusters are offline.
So fix them.
I'm trying.
Jean?
Wait, where's Jean?
She's outside.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Lower the ramp! Forward! Forward!
I can't.
You get him now!
She's not letting me.
I know what I'm doing. This is
The only way.
No, it's not actually.
Don't do this.
Oh, no.
You're literally. Okay, so that's gonna be my point. This sacrifice isn't needed at all. If she could use her powers to get the engine running and get the jet off the ground, why the hell didn't she just do that in the first place? Also, you have a fucking teleporter with you. Getting out of this situation should be child's play. And what I mean by that is he could have teleported everybody to another location. And the jet is only damaged because Rogue tried to fly it for some unknown reason. And it doesn't make any sense as to why she tried to fly the jet. But when it comes to the plot and the story, it ends up being alright. There are plenty of things that work in the movie, from the inclusion of Stryker and his plan, to him being connected to Logan and his backstory. But it's not as good as the first movie, as there's quite a few plot conveniences that exist in a movie that either allow it to continue, or there's things that are added which is not needed. From Stryker somehow controlling and finding Nightcrawler when he's a teleporter, Magneto knowing where the team was flying in order to save them, Stryker taking so long to activate Cerebral causing the team to stop him, to Jean's sacrifice not being needed at all. I also don't understand why it takes Storm and Jean so long to fly from Boston to get Nightcrawler. I mean, since they've been gone, the school has been invaded, Charles and Scott was kidnapped, Mystique tricks the security guard, Magneto escapes, and Logan and the kids drive to Boston before they even get back. But whatever. X2 is an enjoyable movie, and it's not bad at all. It's just pretty flawed. It kind of reminds me of the Lost World Jurassic Park. So with that, the movie earns a 0.6 out of 1.0 for plot and story. So there you guys have it. That's my match against X2, X-Men United. It turns out the team is together as I end up losing this one. We're not done yet though. Let's go see where it fits on the scale. Let's go check out the final numbers. Okay, So when it comes to the final numbers, we have everything except for the editing and the score. There wasn't any problems in terms of the editing, so that'll remain at 0.3 out of 0.3. And when it comes to the score, it doesn't turn out to be bad by John Ottoman. He does a good job incorporating a nice score during certain scenes. So with that, the movie earns a 0.1 out of 0.2 for score. So now that we have all the numbers, let's add them up. So the movie ends up with a 3.9 out of 4.5, and that gives it an A- rating. So there you guys have it. That's my movie review of X2 X-Men United. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like. And also let me know which superhero movie you want me to go against. Next week, we look at The Last Stand. But until then, this is Joshua Freeman. This has been Joshua vs. Movies. I'm going to see you guys in the next match.